Welcome to the Jazz Club. So today I have another Q&A, not that anyone asked for it, and I definitely did not have to beg people on Instagram to ask me questions, but we're doing another Q&A. The last Q&A I did was answers only. There was no Q's. This time there will be questions, don't worry. There just won't be any answers. We're putting some questions that I begged for on a tier list. So the first one that I got was from my dear friend, Alexis, Nick. Right there, because you're a fucking asshole. This is from my cousin, Alexa. Where would you prefer to go? Cliff jumping into a lake or ziplining across a canyon? I think this one's a really good question. I think it's very thought-provoking. It has a lot to do with personal opinion, which are some of my favorite questions because I'm a narcissist. So I'm gonna do this one I'm gonna do an A. This is for my cousin Hannah. Is Hamilton my favorite musical? Again, a really good question, an opinion-based question. I do really enjoy musicals, so I will put this one, where the fuck did it go? Haha. I'll put this one at a solid B. This one is from the infamous Tegan. She asked me, what percentage of DNA do sea urchins share with humans? This is a great question. I think this is an A question for sure. Another one from Tegan. What is the element Xe? Here's the thing. My 8th grade science teacher basically told me I would amount to nothing, and so chemistry is a bit triggering for me, so I'm gonna do D. It's a long story how that picture got there, but we're moving on. Another question from Tegan. What's so cool about otters? This right here, I could talk about why otters are so cool all fucking day long. That is a top tier S question. Next. From my really good friend, Emily. She was my buzz wife. If you could work at any attraction at any Disney park, which would it be? I love talking about Disney and my experience working for Disney. I love this question. I think this is a really, really top tier question for me. Another one from Emily. What was your favorite thing about the DCP? Once again, another top tier question. That's such a great question. Bitch, there you go. From my friend Jody, she was another coworker of mine at Buzz. Love her so much. Favorite Disneyland memory? Question mark. Once again, I love talking about Disney. Good question. It's going straight to flapping top. Jody also asked highest score on Buzz? Question mark. That's a pretty good question. A little bit hard to answer just because my memory is so spotty. But Buzz does own my soul. So for that reason, I'm gonna do A. A solid A for now. My friend, a different friend, Jody, she asked me paper or plastic. This is gonna have to be a C question. I get this question all the time whenever I go to a grocery store, so definitely pretty base level question. Last but not least, we have another question from Tegan. What are diatoms and why are they good for the environment? I think that is a really thought-provoking question. However, that's a little too academic for my taste. I am much more of a creative, but I think it's still a pretty good question, so I'm just gonna put it at A. Now we're gonna go in and we're going to kind of reorganize them, because in theory B should have the most, and it should kind of look like you know what I'm saying. So after a little bit of thought process and thinking, this is the final tier chart. If you want an actual Q&A where I actually answer questions that I don't have to beg for, as I'm begging for questions, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. The Jazz Club is closed. Bye. Alexa, great question. I'm actually gonna, ooh.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
That was too good.